Within my mind, I think of the currencies, perhaps the energies moving between the certain cancellations within waves of ingestion, a digestion, a reinquisition, and perhaps an amalgamation within the stomach before the digestive tract. As it coming at the back, compounding waves of escalation, a retaliation, a fundamental affirming of value to a new place, something with a little more taste and a little less control within certain centralized zones that we wish to be sown and dissolve and deeper disband because we have our heritage, lineage, and our legacies to extend to the world with this published information. Did you put an image within that transmutation? Was it about a contract? In fact, it was about a gift, something from uncle to you. Yeah, it has value, and if you move it well, some will stay with you, and some will go to the next person, and somebody will stay with me. But understand that it's a gift. I'd like to give because it keeps giving from a giving tree. It's a certain something that's generous, of course. It's everything I have documented up and ready to be strapped on like a horse and put to work to do something. Because I made it for saving something, and I think I can make it sum up to the values with the plus. Hide the negatives, watch them counter the gates, and behave within the investments. In the future, I see a testament to something that we could write that's different than it was before. There ain't no abbreviations that seem to flip or fly out the door. It's gonna be an aggressive, cooperative marketplace, somewhat destabilizing, and some will say within distaste. Absolutely decentralized, out of control, and unrealized. Certain levels and strings try to manipulate many things like they classically did, but it doesn't work like it did before. It's already gone through some other kind of galactic door. This stuff has become software integral for our own necessary exploration, depending on how much we want to work on the salvation of a collective planetary body, or the dissolvement of something I used to call a person in my privacy and my name to use with any type of agency. There's no first agent. I came as a gift. Life is beautiful when you live it. Sentient light from 360 station, tapping out with the vibrations. Thank you, people like Marty. They like to party. It's a good example of working with beat frequencies to tap into things that you have to say that are true frequencies. Plant some seeds, make it grow. Count on accumulation. Absolutely no. It's not a matter. It's a tether to something as light as a feather. The heart is your source, of course. Kick the beats with the one drop. One drop, one drop. Kick the beats with the one drop. So smooth to make you understand a rude groove pushed from the other side to behoove you to the new thing to see. It's something that came directly from me, a little beat and song to sing to you. Because I rip with the camera within 20 seconds, I'll move straight through you to see to the other side. Because it's like transparent, because I'm flipped from another hide, sort of, kind of, source. Not something to be trapped or wrapped or tapped like a horse. Work my own way with my little frequencies. Makes me feel good when I fly and jump through trees. Dodge the branches in the forest, go deep. Can hang with the beats that do not slip off trees instantly to me without some pleasing conjurings within this enticing thing we indeed do in every single time. We keep running, hunting, making the rhyme, getting foxes out, doing the tractor pull, making the festival. Come and be real full inside you, the memory from that special time. 3 days in the forest with friends going nearly blind. Coming back a deeper kind of source. Nothing to rehearse, nothing to restore, everything was filled back up. It was nourishing, and it clacked and smacked up yourself with your bitches, with your frequencies that could reach the trees and touch you within nature and expansive beings within you to please you, which is your own personal discovery. I understand, because I went on the journey myself and, well, found out I love with me, and lots of trees and bees and honey and song I sees, because I'm committed to put out directly the frequencies. I never work with a filter. There's no such stopping the bird when it's chirping from a different, absurd kind of open system place. It's not linear, it's fractal, it's system science, it's beyond the kind of place you can understand. It's actually a formula, but it's of course true that it's within the thing we can't talk about, because that extra mystery is something for you to keep discovering within you and me at the edge of the life of the branches. We stay vital and hatch and hatches on the little branches with our chirpities. Make some tweets and let people wonder what's up with these concepts flowing in and interleaving infrastructure laying down. 10,000 square feet. Okay, cool, man. Let's get down. Time to ride on the sweetness tracks. Never stop. That's why I don't seem so relaxed, because my mind is sucked into another zone. It can't stop, and it's faster than I even need to hone across the beat, because it comes directly. Call it a one take. I just try to swim, not sink to the bottom, and call it the end. I kind of catch a different kind of breath and work within a new kind of circular breathing. It gets me moving, it gets me healing. Thanks for hanging with inner this on this edge. Always having fun, not off an edge. But I like to say things so sweetly, because that's how I feel them. And you see, it's kind of freaking me that no one understands. I got a sense of humor. It's also a big joke, and I mind to get the tumor out of your brain that I'm stuck in a dark zone. I just explore things that deserve a little honing and extra examination, so that we can work and have a plan that stands a chance to have a day ahead in the future that we would like and we could look at and love and learn. Pass on to next generations. Look and love and learn. Pass on to next generations. A little something from a deep time place, so sweet mind. In my mind, I think of the currencies. Perhaps the energy is moving between the certain constellations within waves of ingestion, digestion,
lies put against them. Somehow they have to balance that in their lies put against them. Somehow they have to balance that in their
heritage, lineage, and our legacy still extend to the world. This is published information that you put an image within that transmutation. Was it about a contract? In fact, it was about a gift, something technical to you. Yeah, that's right. If you knew it all, someone stay with you, and tell the next person or somebody will stay with me. But understand that it's a gift that I can give, because it keeps giving to the giving tree. It's a certain something that's generous, of course. It's everything I have documented up and ready to be strapped on like a horse and put to work to do something. If I needed to say something, I think I can make it so much through the things that the world does. Either negative, but the positive is NDAs written in these symbols. The testament to something wrong to right. It's a different way forward and obligations that seem to put the fly out the door that's in the cooperative marketplace. Some of this data, and some will say within this space, absolutely decentralized and controlled under a lot of certain levels of things trying to manipulate things like the classic movie, but it doesn't work where you did before. It's already going too slow. It's trying to go back and forth. This stuff is behind software and control. Software and control. inspiration depending on how much we want to work on my salvation. I like the planetary body. Dissolvement is something I used to call a person in my private name to use with an type of agency. There's no first agent. I came as a gift of a beautiful reliving. Something right from 360 station, tapping out with vibration. Thank you, people. They like to party. That good example of living people. Tap into things you have to say in your
Thank you for joining us. Absent? Begin. Is something wrong with this instrument? Could I not be pressing the right key? Oh, I see. Perhaps we'll remix it with me. Perhaps it needs to levitate 2 or 3. Time to fly across the sphere. I'm coming from the other side, it's not the rear. It's the front, the top, the bottom, and the side. You've never understood because you've been on another ride that was linear. This has no destination, it's more like a blur cause things are moving so quickly it's fast. Is it recording? Have I got my ass? I'm not quite sure what's even going down in the beat. I think this is from a tasty treat. It was 1929, 808 instruments, hip-hop, beat, 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 beat. This stuff was embedded within the frequencies long before tape to future for you to see. If you dissect the paintings, find the measures, margins, edges, and tethers, cause it's all been embedded with nested information. Can I build a building and make it a salvation? A temple to education, what we once knew. Store some information, have it go through history and stand cause it's made of stone. Well, I'll just be dead and bone, but it will go on and it will be teaching. The knowledge of the pyramids is for you to see within. Underneath the right paw of the Sphinx, oh, an Akashic record. Oh, how about that? No hijinks when we break into the collectives. A reaper will come and be a dark soul, but a light will go and make the path full. You decide where you go. There's 2 wolves inside of you. It's like your ego. One is kind and gentle and loving, and you must feed it because it is nothing like the other, which is rabid and villainous and angry. Starve it, name it, marve it. decide to feed the other one. Get it done. Make the transformation. It's a personal thing. Do it at 111. Take it into the cryptic hour, the place that the subconscious works to flower and connect to the conscious being that's the daily thing we see. Only half of the picture, right? Because when we dream, the whole thing is 100% within me. I don't quite clarify or understand. Each reality is kind of bland when it comes to being certain about facts and sureness. Like I said, it's so fast it's a blurness.
That a big maker, big maker, big maker, big maker.
Just another Hayokic track. To flip, tweak, work, and take back. So it's a moment of original creation. Get involved in that fundamental participation. They directly on the line with his emotions, straight with the laser that will not blind. We are cyclops with the divine. Third eye opened up into the transcendent, not to deny the abilities we did not. Don't you see? We want to work psychically. We want to levitate with our hands and float things with our hands. We're spinning plates, all keeping them going, making the beats work, absolutely knowing the future of the spinning plate. One will fall, but we'll keep 7, 6, 8 up in the air, working great, maybe levitating straight up through the cosmic atmosphere that you knew what is within you, because you can simply go within and get the farthest thing outside of yourself you've ever seen. With any moisture, it's all just so dry. I got nothing in my cosmic chart or anything in the cosmic vibe. It says you can have water to flow, so I work through these dry marks and, you know, we'll kind of have to keep one step through and not quite sure what the echo what you can see. The thing we see, it's a chamber. Can we expand it or contract it? Are we filling it with information or have we reflected or refracted from another kind of cosmic source? There's rule a diamond straight, of course. The light comes up to hemisphere. That's the sentience, you see. It's beyond you, within the atmospheres. Even when it doesn't exist, gravity pulls something inside of ourselves is our soul. A divine collective cosmic creationist. Yeah, I'm down with that. Magicians and mystics and mad hats. Rabbits and tails and caterpillars and all that. All the way down Alice's hole. We get so small, it's nothing you've ever known, but we come within our grandness. It's a Jefferson airplane, and we gotta land it straight on the tarp to bring it through within time. Can we feel it, or are we left ourselves just a little blind or deaf or dumb? I'm not here to take myself anything other than out of numb into more collective awareness, expanding the consciousness within the plan of this. I give my beats to me until it's time to sing, and then I'll give them. Everyone can have them, they're free. Open source, of course. A gift can only be given. A song received and lifted to a place of a contribution within a taste of a divine moment of conceptual, conspiring moments within thee. Thank you for gliding on this track with me. Man, that Hayoka. Nice work. It's always been this way for me. I hear the lyrics float over the beats and things I see. Opportunities, little pockets where I could put a little something in like a sprocket. I work quite on my own demand. It has high speeds, it's on a different kind of plan. It fills things and makes you wonder. In the echo of my head, a blunder, not quite on the slickness of the track. From all the ways that reality will come and take me here and there and further up. To make another injection into the situation with some words and vibrations, things that I like to play in my head against the beats, it's something I had to make an explanation of because I just couldn't say what I said. There's opportunities within the crevices, little tracks that have snacks, things to embed within the beats that don't hit on the attack when the bass goes low, or we need to possibly even change the completely story and flow. Redo it again. That's not a take one, it's a take again. Don't be taken when you're making or saying the happenings with the frantics. Let me explain this, I'm on the antics. Looking on the antics, these gigantics. Thanks for staying on this beat with me. Just something I had to see.
I'll drill right along the rails. It'll swirl up like a bunch of nails. It's kind of pointy, a piece of metal, and it's sharp. It'll put a hole in you at night when it's dark. You gotta watch out because the thing's kind of fast. It rotates so quick it'll twist your ass. It's got some torque and I love the beat. I'd like to hear things from my friend when I see the dope beats that go to the frequencies that I like, because we all know it's tight. Within times of great uncertainty, there might be enormous opportunity, and there's nothing we can do except see it if you have the future to do with me, and something a little more optimistic for the long-term vision. If you can get with this and trust that you'll learn about what's confusing, then it'll burn in your brain like a drill bit, drilling from side to side through the air, coming out your other hide. We lit a candle on that shit, we looked for the dipping curve. We found a way to invest that wasn't absurd. We thought something could work within 24 hours, no delays or other powers. Things to get in our way and make us not know how to play. I gotta keep a smile on my face and not be like these grim creepers. I go deeper. Peace.
Within the clips and the pops, the snaps and the pops, frequency bands, they do not drop, they are amplified, canceled, waves, energies, balanced always within these. Pressures it emerge with either side of the sea are all within one. Context, a convex, affection, it's a complexion. Do you understand a happy affection with the peace so sweet like me? Think about these things that we hear in context. You need something not to fear, you see. It's all about the it's an it's a sensation of hope. From the clouds you see the glow, you think you have an understanding of the know, a way to act because the clouds dim lightly, seeing onto you and me with the beam of the light that fell onto me. This of some type of disgrace or excuse do you use? It's time to kick the habits. Pull some rabbits out of the hat. Just one more elemental. It's something they never really found a word for. We couldn't all concretizingly agree because we were constantly creating lack and excuses and scapegoats, you see. We used to refer to it as the ether, you see, and then some point along they came and convoluted the concept within thee. They didn't want to discuss the 0 point. They didn't want to talk about a source of power that would let us flower and move beyond lack and limitation and work with our true collective planetary salvation to diversify the biology of the ecology of this biosphere. It's our spaceship, our pad here, because we're attached. We travel with it, we grow, and we are not slack. We go many miles per hour, but from another perspective, it's as slow as the longest hour you've ever seen, because it's here with this moment, which can be expanded from inside the tree with me. If you let it branch, the foliage will create dappled light that will let you see spastic jumping with me, rays and harmonies coming into another kind of trees. Tapping the power source, we talk 0 point, of course. It also was discovered with the Casimir effect. What the heck can you say? That's just amazing, don't you think? I run it all the way with me up to this point, and it had me think of wonder, and of course, because there is an element beyond authoritarian judgment and something you sent yourself that told you you were comfortable with your own decisions. No one could question them if you really had your heart on your sleeve with your curtail. We believe you can have the appropriate reservation, make your own choices, and implement a salvation for yourself. It's within us. It's our true wealth. Beyond the air and fire and water and earth and ether, if you would, 0 point, we do see there is another kind of axiom beyond all right angles that are perfect. You see at the edges of the lake, as you constantly measure, it will get longer, and there is no tether that can let you reach the distance that's really being fathomed within this consciousness. It's a chasm, an endless tapped source. Here for us feedback, of course. We must work with the oracleistic energies, because we're all down with these. We work better collectively with our predictive models, you see. We're like elephants feeling the fire or the earthquake or the tsunami crashing the waves that just can't behave. We have to bring life into the shore, away from another time that we might have been abhorred report on the subject. I can't get with that. Can't get with that. Can't get with that. Can't get with that. Gonna work from another type of decision, a different place where it's already certain within this. There's no doubt. We have absolutely gone and worked our way to figuring it out. We're pulling ourselves through the 808. We know this is quietly the state at a place where you've been something in with me that we can rhythmically set your heartbeat to me. It's okay, I'll take a breath or 3. Thank you for joining me. Some understand why I know myself is absent. The best thing